into the night. And I said, oh no, sir, I must say wrong. I must disagree. Oh no, sir, I must say wrong. Won't you listen to me? He told me I've seen it all before. I've been there. I see my hopes and dreams are lying on the ground. I see the sky just begin to fall. He said, all things pass into the night. And I said, oh no, sir, I must say wrong. I must disagree. Oh no, sir, I must say wrong. Won't you listen to me?
Was I being lied to? Wish I never met you. Starting to regret you. My heart just dropped. Thinking about you. Just stops when I'm without you. I was on fire. I was on fire. I was on fire. You're breaking me down. Don't know what I should do when you come around. I'm leaving without your love. I have no choice. I know I'm getting lied to. I just need some time to stop thinking about you. My heart just dropped. Thinking about you. Just stops when I'm without you. My heart just dropped. Thinking about you. Just stops when I'm without you. I was on fire. was on fire. I was on I was on I was on fire for you.
Baby, I'm just trying to play cool, but I just can't hide that I want you.
Wait a minute, 이게 뭐지? 내 심장이 랍다 자꾸만 뛰어 저 멀리서도 oh my gosh 끌어당겨 you're my crush 조는 유처럼 멜로디 앉아서 기댄 것만 같지만 네 모든 게 내 맘에 달라붙어 버려 boy 니네 네 타입 인정할게. This time I want you, like it's magnetic. You, super equilibrium. You, like it's magnetic. You, super equilibrium. Like it's magnetic.
Baby, don't say no.
진짜 내가 다 R-type 넌 제일랑 완전비 애소한 극이지만 그래서 끌리지 내가 만들어 green light 이 여잔 배짱이지 So let's go let's go let's go let's go 숨기고 싶지 않아 자석 같은 my heart 내 맘에 끌린 대로 너를 향해 갈게 boy 니네 네 type 인정할게. This time I want you, like it's magnetic. You, super equilibrium. You, like it's magnetic. You, super equilibrium. Push and pull 전속력으로 너에게 flash in the chemistry 너와 몰입해. Baby, you're my crush, you're my crush. simple 내게 집중 후에는 난 할래. Gonna never holding back 직진해. Yeah. This time I want you, like it's magnetic. You, super equilibrium. You, like it's magnetic. You, super equilibrium. Like it's magnetic.
Baby, don't say no.
Good morning. How are we doing this morning? This guy sucks. All right. I guess we'll wait for Brianna. We're waiting on Brianna.
Trump wins. Dementia Biden is toast. Universal basic pussy for all. That's the policy that you think Trump is going to enact. Is that the policy that Trump is going to enact that's going to help us? Huh? All right. Well, it's Friday. I was watching the Bad Faith podcast debate. Oh, and then I saw this. This is funny. Okay.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I know that's why this rehabilitation, it's all because of Trump derangement syndrome, that they have to pretend like Joe Biden's some kind of guy with integrity and dignity instead of, the horrible criminal anti-worker guy that he's been his whole life. He's been anti-student, anti-worker, and he crushed a goddamn railroad strike. And everybody just memory holds that happened. Like if Trump did that, they wouldn't.
Exactly. Everyone already forgot how Joe Biden, crushed the railroad worker strike. So he's not pro-worker, it's all bullshit. I don't like it when I can't hear. Okay. My back is still hurting me. What's it been? It's been like 2 days. Getting old. I'm getting old.
It would be on billboards forever. And again, it's what Joe? Why do you think that these? Because my whole life, the establishment loved Donald Trump, right?
Well, because the only option is if you don't go with Biden, then you're not with the Democrats. The Democrats view themselves as a team. They view themselves as a team as much as patriots think of America first. It's like that team is Democrats first. And that's the only representation they have right now. Like, apparently, now I don't know if this is true, but someone was telling, were you telling me about this, Jamie? About the live streaming of, was it you or was it someone else? Of Rob Reiner and all these people.
Oh, they were
earlier too. Like, I'll find the story.
They were all live streaming the debate, freaking out.
Barbara Streisand's crying.
Ah! These people are deranged. These people are no different than the Manson family in that they are in a cult.
Yeah.
They're locked into this ideology. It's not as bad as the Manson family, but it's clearly a cult. It's an ideological cult where you're not willing to go against any of the doctrines of the cult. And one of the
you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to have. You have to practice groupthink, and that's it.
And Bill Maher's a heretic.
So isn't it funny how they're basically saying the same thing that I'm saying? This is the same thing that everyone is saying all over the country, people. It's the same conversation everyone's having. How the Democrats are completely lost their fucking minds and completely, out of touch and tone deaf at this point. Good morning, First Unicorn. How you doing?
even though he's very much a liberal. He's a heretic because he says
every once in a while he'll tell the truth.
A lot of times,
Yeah.
he's not as informed as I'd like him to be about some of the stuff, like MK Ultra, the WEF,
or Ukraine.
Well, I don't know what he knows about Ukraine, but he hates Donald Trump. I think I couldn't figure it out on the podcast. He wouldn't even like have a rational discussion as to why he hates him. He's crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing I found out that he was sued by Donald Trump.
Yes, so that's
probably it.
Because when he said that Donald Trump, he was an orangutan, and so he sued him.
Hollywood's debate watch party with Rob Reiner. Jake Fonda ended in shouts and tears. That should have been fuck keeping up with the Kardashians. That should be the fucking the real.
And that's what you get. And
show.
I say good for you. That's what you get for fucking lying. They've all lied. I think the media took just as big a hit as Joe Biden did that night.
Yes.
Because now, I mean, just a few weeks ago, there's that Joe Scarborough, that mental case on Morning Joe on MSNBC, and he was saying, let me tell you something, and if you don't believe it, F you. He says this on 6 in the morning. This is what he's telling his audience. F you. This is the best version of Joe Biden I've ever seen. He saw that clip, right? This is the best version. And then
let's play it. Let's play it. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Wasn't he a Republican
at one
point in time?
And they say that Trump is the liar. It's like they are right now in the middle of telling the biggest lie that's ever been told in politics. This is bigger than FDR can walk. This is bigger.
And until the left, it's because, see, here's the problem. Like, the left doesn't know how to have a conversation with, the they don't know, but it's like they don't want to say, okay, well, all these, all you fucking. I'm not even going to go there. Because it's pointless. You see, like, it's a trap. It's all a fucking trap. Like, as soon as you comment on their fucking culture war, then they come after you. The same fucking thing happened. Like, you know how many fucking times people have fucking come after me because of shit that I said on the internet? My day was not bad. My day was bad yesterday. I had a shitty 4th of July, so. But we're moving on.
Bigger than that.
Hampton real estate is not cheap. And you got to do some things maybe you don't want to do if you want to buy that sweet house and just drink your champagne by the lake. Just looking, or the bay rather, just looking over in the ocean going, I fucking made it, baby. Yeah. I'm here in the Hamptons.
And it's.
I'm about to go to dinner with Rob Reiner.
Hey, I've always said, hey, I don't know if I'm better or worse than those people, but I've never had no one ever made an offer to buy me out. So I don't know how I would react.
I don't think it's a buyout or a sellout thing. That's a thing that people think. I think what happens is you get locked into a cult. And then I think also you get invited to things with important people. And that 100% will shape the way you talk about stuff. If you get invited to a dinner with Bill Gates and some very important people, when their name comes up, you're going to defend them.
Well, Barack Obama talked about how just being in the room with
Am I being hacked? What just happened? So this is the fake nurse deal. Why are you? Are you a fake Nurse D? Why would someone clone Nurse D? I don't think so. I think this is the real Nurse D, isn't it? Who are you? Who are you? Isn't this internet? That's what it pisses me off. I think La Toxica is stealing my internet. I think she's stealing my Wi-Fi. Oh, is that what it is? All right, stop fighting with people in the chat. How old are you? Are you people? That's what you come here for? To fight with people in the chat? Come on. Lame. Lame. Just trying to watch my weather girlfriend.
With the donor class changes you. Just being in the room
Of
with
course.
them. And Chris Hayes will be.
Their name comes up, you're going to defend them.
Well, Barack Obama talked about how just being in the room with the donor class changes you. Just being in the room with them. And Chris Hayes wrote a book called The Twilight of the Elite about how that happens. And then he became the thing he wrote about. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Don't you think it's amazing how they fired the
Okay, I'm sorry because I don't know the lore. So, one, has Nurse D ever been on a panel? I guess is my first question. And then two, how do you guys know that she's a fake nurse? And why would she lie about that? And then what are you guys? The nurse police? Like, what do you guys care? Like, let her pretend she's a nurse. Like, you know? Let me say I'm a stud. Like, hashtag I'm a stud. Come on. Whoa, what does it hurt you? I am a stud, by the way. Ladies, if you want to verify my claims, just let me know.
Arab reporters and the Muslim reporters at MSNBC because they were telling a little bit of the truth about what's happening, or they were confronting people over it. And
you have to have one narrative,
and that's it. And then, but none of the they're supposed to stand up for these. Why didn't Rachel Maddow say something? Why didn't Chris Hayes? None of them said anything. None of them, fake tough guy Lawrence O'Donnell. None of them said anything. They just keep your head down and keep taking it. You know, Rachel Maddow gets paid $100,000 a day. Like, to me, I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Good for her.
That's a good.
You buy a lot of man suits with that money.
Do you have a Joe Scarborough video when she was being interviewed by Ben? What's his name? Ben. The guy who did Tropic Thunder, Ben. What's it? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
They were wearing the exact same suit.
Of course. Of course. That's one way that, for whatever reason, hardcore lesbians, when they want to be taken seriously, they dress like a man. And they dress like a man in a business outfit.
Yeah.
Like Hannah Gadsby. Look how she dresses. She puts a suit jacket on.
She's fantastic.
I'm serious. I'm here for the meeting. I'm here to explain things to you people.
Kirk,
look at Joe Scarborough. What does he say?
Is this the one that you're looking for?
Yeah. Let me hear it.
Start your tape right now because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle it.
It's 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning. F you.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. I've known him
Not a
for
close
years.
second.
The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years.
And we're
If
all
it weren't
fucking
the
liars.
truth, I wouldn't say it.
And these people say that Trump's a liar. That's I mean, Trump's a huge bullshitter
Bro,
for sure, but this
we're in a Coen Brothers movie.
yeah, this is unbelievable. And so how can you imagine the people? I don't know how many people.
So and I get this is the reason why people hate Jimmy Dore, because he points out how fucking what fucking liars and hypocrites these people are. I mean, like, I don't understand. I don't even watch Jimmy Dore, but just because I every once in a while I play a Jimmy Dore clip, people in the chat lose their fucking mind. Like, what, like Scam Cedar. Like, remember when fucking Brianna and Sam Cedar had the debate over, force the vote, and all Sam Cedars could say was Jimmy Dore, Jimmy Dore, Jimmy Dore. I don't. Okay, explain it to me. Explain it to me. Okay, hold on. Somebody, explain it to me. What is your obsession with, Jimmy Dore derangement syndrome, Jimmy Dore, or Trump derangement syndrome?
People watch that show, but
45 people.
Could you imagine still tuning in after that?
Yes. I would fucking wake and bake and let's go. Tell me about the world, Joe.
Well, I used to watch. I used to, before I went to sleep, I used to I used to be a night owl when I was just a comedian before my show, and so I would wait till 3 a.m. I'd be up late. I'm like, oh, I can wait. I can watch Joe Scarborough before I go to bed, morning Joe. So, and the joke I used to do is I watch it before I go to bed because I like to go to bed angry, and I don't know how anybody could watch that again after that. How could you and have any self-respect unless it's you're high and you're enjoying it.
You have to be high and enjoying it, and then it becomes high comedy. I mean, because it's so good. That was so good. That was so good. If you put that in a movie, people wouldn't buy it.
I know.
They would go, "Come on, no, that's not real. No one would do that. This is stupid. I've lost my disbelief."
F you. He's going to tell his own audience, F you, if you don't believe Joe Biden's not to.
Yeah, if I was in a movie theater, my suspension of disbelief would go, "Oh, come on, this is."
That's why I was confused when I was looking. There's other videos I'm seeing that might have been a different time. And
no.
That was just a few weeks ago.
No. This is saying right here, post a debate, and he's saying like they should replace.
Oh, no, after the debate, that's part of the thing.
So that was right before the. That was like weeks before. No, that was weeks before the debate. He's saying that. I'm like, can you believe the balls on these?
Crazy.
All right. So we're gonna get to see the news. I mean, the weather. But here's who supported her. I subscribed to Queenie for $1. So I support Queenie. Like, Jesus, like, relax, people. Are you guys the internet police? Like, what are you? The YouTube, what is it? Pay Piggy police? So when somebody gives me a bunch of monies, you guys are gonna turn on me? Fuck you. Somebody give me some money so I can turn on these people. Do it now. Why wait? So the other thing I was watching this morning was this debate was actually pretty good.
Yay! System is so broken and so corrupted that we have a dual.
Watch the whole thing again, but I guess I'll finish watching it. Let's go back a couple minutes. All right, let's go back 5 minutes. You see that? They're going to do a sit down with Biden.
John Gregory with Rachel Brown and Marco Robles.
That was a fun one.
It looks good.
That was really fun.
Got my attention.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, Brianna, it is hot out there. It is going to be a scorcher today. Today is the day, the hottest one of the heat wave for many areas. So I hope you're prepared. Make sure you have plenty of water if you're going anywhere. If you're spending time outdoors today, just try to limit your sun exposure because the risk of heat-related illnesses is going to be high
I can't
today.
stand grip,
We also have the red flag warning still in place for northern mountains.
It's just a marriage of
tomorrow
convenience.
morning.
She
So
still
very
loves
hot
me, though.
temperatures, well above average. We're expecting to break several records. 93 degrees is the high for downtown LA today, in Little Orange County at 91. And then for the valleys of Inland Empire, we're going to be right around 106. However, the hottest spots are going to be getting up to about 111 degrees. The beach is still the only place you can go to beat the heat. It's a hot week for the mountains as well. So it's going to be about 77.
You
for
better
the
not be
coastline.
stalking
Just a
Lolo,
patchy
all right?
clouds
I
there this
already
morning,
said,
so we do-
I already called dibs on stalking Lolo, all right? So back off.
for the high desert. Well, more on the heat wave in just a bit. John, Rachel, Mark, back to you.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. Let's take a look at
Dibs
the
on
roads this
Brianna
morning.
and
Overall,
Lola.
not too bad, but we do have a stalled vehicle out in the Silmar area. This is on the 5 northbound.
Dibs on all the women's, all right? Dibs on all the women's, okay? Nurse D, my back is sore. My back. The doctor says I need a back yakni. Chair. This chair. All right. What else was I watching this morning? Oh, I remember what else I wanted to show you guys. Okay, here's the other thing I was watching. I need a back.
Like these bras, I have 4 of them now. I normally wear a 34 double D.
It is the 4th of July, but actor Danny Trejo is not celebrating after he got into a fight.
Fuck Christine Devine. Christine Devine is one of the people that I used to respect. I used to respect you, Christine Devine, and you're a fucking sellout now. Wednesday's Child, you've been crying about fucking adopting kids, and not once have you ever fucking spoke out about fucking Medicare for all. Not fucking once. All right. How many times did I fucking tweet you and ask you to say something about it? And you fucking just, signal virtue and fucking, bullshit while you line your fucking pockets, full of money. I think that Christine Devine, I know this is one of those things where I can't prove, but Christine Devine back in the day, she was getting fucking passed around by fucking, like candy and shit to celebrities and shit. I can't prove it though, it's just one of my crazy allegedly. All right, people are saying.
At a parade in the San Fernando Valley. Went down at the Sunland Tahunga, California parade commemorating America's birthday. We go live to Fox 11's Gina Silva in Tahunga with more. Gina.
Christine, Marla, this happened in the morning. It was a fun family event, and Danny Trejo was an honorary guest.
Proof. Go look for yourself. All right, that's proof. You think people say those things for no reason? All right, whatever.
Unfortunately, it turned violent, and all of it was captured on cell phone video.
A water balloon was thrown at his head in the vintage car.
Danny Trejo was participating in the Sunland Tahunga 4th of July parade, but after he was hit by a wall.
All right, fine. You're right. I don't have proof. There's no way that I can prove that. But would it make sense? Would it make sense? You know, like look at how many women are being abused in Hollywood. You think that stopped? You think that these women aren't being, you know, passed around like candy to the rich and powerful? You think that right now all those bitches on Instagram are living those lifestyles? What do you think those women are? What do you think those women are? They're high-end escorts. Like, you think those Instagram's models are paying for those lifestyles? You know, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, they're high-end escorts. That's all they is. What do you think Hollywood is, people?
Water balloon. Danny stepped out of his car and chaos ensued.
Another water balloon was thrown at him. Punches were thrown. People fell down.
It takes one to know. And all right, you got me. Busted.
Blood everywhere. I think Mario, gentleman, got hit. They cut his eye open.
Mario is Danny's best friend. He and Danny were both punched and they fell to the ground.
This is right after that where everybody was going wild.
Arnie Abramian was there and captured the scene on his cell phone.
First, he was more like confronting. It wasn't like he went there to hit somebody. But then I think once he got hit, he was throwing punches. And
was he hurt?
He didn't seem hurt. I think he was more, I don't think he was physically hurt. I think he was upset. He was angry, and anger is a mask for pain. But at the same time, I think the blood was boiling. So after the fact, maybe he must have some pain, whether it's in his head or neck or back. But at the moment, he didn't show any pain.
Arnie says he feels really bad this happened because he knows Danny is a good guy.
I apologize to Danny. I know you're a good man. You're a humble man. And thank you for taking your time and coming down to our 4th of July parade. And I'm sorry on behalf of our community. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you.
So, you know, that's one side of the story. Okay. So the other side of the story is that in this parade, see, the part that they don't tell you, in this parade, everyone throws water balloons. So watch. Okay, wait, forget it.
107 for the valleys. Hottest areas 111 like Santa Clarita, and then about 106 for the Inland Empire. The beaches 77 degrees, 90 hot for the mountains, 113 for the Antelope Valley, and Palm Springs getting close to 120 today. John, Rachel, Mark, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. A little cat.
Thank you, Brianna. Okay, what was I saying? So really what it is that he's angry that they disrespected him. Okay, so he's angry that they disrespected him, and you know, he got out of the car and fucking someone took a swing on him. So money isn't gonna fucking anyways, all right, guys. So I'm just gonna ignore your idiocy, but the other thing, let's see. I still got a little bit of coffee. What was the other thing? Oh, this.
That people are uncomfortable with, you know, the fact that, you know, what is the ideology other than no
the
government
fact that
for anything?
They don't want a government, exactly.
Right. Yeah. So that's but that allows a lot of room for a lot of different ideas. That's why you have a Chase Oliver, for example, who's now the nominee for the Libertarian Party. I get it. There's a lot of strife there, but Chase Oliver is somebody who comes from the Democratic side. He's a leftist libertarian, and the libertarians have accepted him. So as the Libertarian Party actually has more room for people to be left and right.
I don't think he's a leftist libertarian. I don't mean this any disrespect to Chase Oliver, but I don't think he would describe himself as a leftist libertarian.
No, he does.
He's a former Obama voter who is also happens to be gay and is also a libertarian. But
when you lost the argument, all you have left is name calling, you know? And for some reason, like if I don't know why people get so angry. So if I can't sell you on an idea, it's like when you date, you know, like just because I ask out a girl and she says no, that doesn't mean, you know, that no might be today, but that doesn't mean it's going to be no tomorrow. Give it a week. You know how many times I've asked out a girl and she said no, and then later on I asked her out again, and then she said yes. You need to learn how to like let people, you know, disagree with you or say no, and then laugh it off, and then the next, you know, give it a week. Let them think about what you said, and then come back and then try again. Like, what is the, you know, what is the point of burning that bridge by calling people names? Like, what does that do? Like, don't you, you know, like, have you guys ever, you know, like, you must live such, you know, sad, you know, small lives, you know, like, how do you live, you know, like that, you know? Oh shit. Well, all I can say is, you know, karma's a bitch. That's all I can say.
Let's not do the Richie Torres thing where, you know, you're gay, so you're left somehow. Like
I think he would say that his policies are that he is more liberal. He is a liberal, but he's a libertarian. He just
liberal on
doesn't-
what? Social issues?
Social issues
like
for
that,
sure, yeah.
But that's what it means to be a libertarian. That's what I mean, like, happens to be gay. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I love a not a bigot, you know, like, but that is not what it means to be a leftist. Liberals love identity politics. Liberals love to put a gay flag on a missile and drop it on a refugee camp.
Yeah, the Green Party is too authoritarian for populism. The Green Party is not at all populist. There's nothing populist about the Green Party. The Green Party is full on authoritarian. And that is where Jill Stein and I have had conversations about that authoritarianism, and she differs from the party on those particular points of wanting to control. You know, they're big on right. In order to solve all the problems that the Green Party cares about, you have to do a lot of massive control of the populations. It's just not popular. That is why the Libertarian Party is growing faster than the Green Party at this point, because people are wanting less government control, less government intervention. And so libertarians have been able to soak up more of the populists than Green Party candidates have been, the Green Party has been able to do. But
Dean, let me show you my new soil blocks. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for my new soil blocks? All right, hold on. All right. Watch. I just made these yesterday. So I need you to hook me up with, you know, a Canadian homesteader, you know, lady, so that I can marry her, and then, you know, Live happily ever after as a homesteader. Okay. Onions, tomatillos, cilantro, a bunch of stuff. More carrots. So I got another plot. So now I have 2 plots. You see, I'm plotting plots over here. What are you guys doing? Nothing. How many plots are you plotting?
Neither of those parties are really going to break the duopoly because they are viewed as fringe by the vast majority of the voters. So even if people like myself, who I tend to agree a lot with libertarians, but I would never call myself a libertarian because I don't believe in no government. I believe you have to have some rules and
What's wrong with my plans? Did you see any? Did you see the you didn't even see the plant. You didn't even see the harvest of plants. All right, you don't know what you're talking about. But it's every plant I learn something. So I do something different. So this time I'm gonna put some stakes in the ground to make a trellis. I've been thinking about it, So I've been exactly. I'm gonna make my own salsa. All right. Tomatoes, tomatillos, cilantro, onions, radishes. What else? Jalapenos. I'm growing jalapenos too. So let's see your garden. Can we see your garden, Chrissy? Huh?
regulations in order to make things fair and
All right, I'm out of
consistent. I think that if you have no government and no rules, then you do end up with corporations running amok and gaining all the power. And how do you got to do something to correct that. And it's never.
I can get the ingredients and I can have my mom make it. So You see, I pulled the carrot yesterday, and it was like a good sized carrot. I don't know how long I should wait before I pull the rest of the carrots, but how long should I wait? The package says 70 to 80 days. That's like 2 months. Anyways, all right. Have a great day, people. Stay out of trouble. Be productive. Behave. All that jazz. I'm going to go stretch. What my goal is to always have like a fresh little, when I pull the plants out, I want to have seedlings ready to put back in. That's my plan right now. So as soon as I pull out the carrots, I want to have more little carrots ready to go, so I can plant them. And then I've been going on walks, but I should step it up. I think that's why my back is sore. I think I need to step it up. Yeah. All right. Have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Unless she's cute, be productive, behave, all that jazz. Life's too short. Make it a great day. Later, people.